Hey everyone, I've been back on my Giant TCR road bike ever since my TanTan X68 was stolen right before my eyes last week. And in today's video, I want to talk about some of the things I miss about the TanTan and some of the things I really appreciate about the Giant. Here's my honest breakdown of the two bikes. So, starting with the TanTan, this thing is an absolute race machine. In terms of the spec of the bike, I've got a whole video breaking it down, but essentially it's a size 54 frame with 105 Di2 group set, 65mm carbon wheels from EliteWheels, 36cm Aero handlebars from Fasterway, 30mm tubeless tyres that are Conti GP5000s. The bike weighs just under 7.4 kilos, and the total cost was $2,600 US. As for the Giant, this is the Giant TCR Advanced Pro 2 disc in size medium from 2019. It has a full 105 mechanical group set. I bought this bike secondhand and built it up with 50mm front and 60mm rear carbon wheels from AliExpress, 38cm Aero handlebars from Kevlo, and 28 and 26mm GP5000 clincher tyres. The total weight of the bike is 7.93 kilos, and the total build cost, bearing in mind I got the frame and group set secondhand, was $2,200 US. Now let's compare the two bikes across a few categories, starting with aesthetics. Both of the bikes do look quite sleek in black. The Giant has a glossy black finish and the TanTan had a matte black finish. But the combination of the matte black with the deep section EliteWheels just does it for me. And I definitely got a lot more compliments on the TanTan. So I'm going to have to give this one to the TanTan. Although I should note that the fact that it looks so good is probably why it got stolen. Now let's talk about speed.
So we're on the Giant TCR, and it's definitely not a slow bike by any stretch of the imagination, but the TanTan is just a little bit quicker and has a little bit more snap.
Without a doubt, the TanTan is definitely faster, and this is due to its more aerodynamic tube profiles on the frame, its lighter weight, and its increased stiffness. The frame of the TanTan is modeled off a very well-known brand that rhymes with breathalyzed, and one of their bikes called the SL8, which is one of the fastest frames according to wind tunnel testing. The weight of the bike, being around 600 grams lighter, definitely helps when going up hills and during accelerations. And the deeper section wheels with the 65mm carbon wheels helps the bike to maintain its speed. Also, having the narrower 36cm handlebars versus the 38s on the TCR also helped me to reduce my frontal area and go faster. Now, let's talk about comfort and ride quality. While both bikes are comfortable to ride, the Giant slightly edges the TanTan in terms of comfort.
So we're just doing a bit of climbing in the Yarra Boulevard at Kew, and what I like about the Giant is that it is compliant, it is comfortable. You definitely feel like the bike absorbs the lumps and bumps in the road pretty well.
On the other hand, the TanTan is also a really nice bike to ride, especially with the 30mm tubeless tyres that I had on it. But being a race-orientated bike, it is just that little bit harsher, which you would expect from a highly stiff frame. So while both bikes are a joy to ride and both are comfortable for long rides, the Giant slightly edges the TanTan in terms of comfort. Finally, let's talk about value for money. Now, the way I built the two bikes up, the Giant was cheaper, but that was primarily because I got the Giant frame and group set secondhand. If I bought the Giant TCR new with the Di2 105 group set like the TanTan has, it would cost over $4,300 US, which is nearly double the cost of the TanTan. And given that the TanTan is lighter, stiffer, more aerodynamic, and also has a 105 Di2 group set, I think it's pretty safe to say that the TanTan is much better value for money. So overall, both the Giant TCR and the TanTan X68 are amazing bikes, but the TanTan wins on aesthetics, speed, and value, while the Giant only wins on comfort. Therefore, unless comfort is your top priority, I would definitely recommend getting the TanTan X68, and you can use my promo code ROADBIKE at checkout for a discount. TanTan have recently become a partner of the channel, although I did buy the TanTan with my own money prior to the partnership.